Hello, welcome to this 15-minute energizing yoga flow. We'll start finding a comfortable seated position and just placing your right hand over your heart, maybe tucking the chin down slightly, bowing down to yourself, and just thinking of sending the breath into your heart, into your hand, allowing each breath to lengthen, consciously bringing yourself into this present moment and 15 minutes of practice together. And with your next exhale, gently blinking the eyes open and just reaching both hands out to the sides and all the way up to the sky, taking a hold of your left wrist in your right hand. Inhale to rise, and exhale, leaning over to your right side. Feeling a deep stretch into that left side body. And releasing the right fingertips down to the mat beside you, just to lean over a little more. Seeing if you can turn the palm of that left hand down towards the mat. And gently releasing the arms, drawing a big circle round the legs all the way over to find your side stretch on the other side. And returning back to center. We inhale, lifting the arms all the way up to the sky, taking a hold of that right wrist this time, and using your exhale to lean all the way over to the left side. Feeling that space you're creating in the right side body, and gently releasing the left fingertips down to the mat beside you. Turning the right palm to face down as you just lean over a little more into your side stretch. And releasing the body down, drawing a big circle with the arms round in front of you and all the way over to your side stretch on the other side. And releasing back to center. And just coming over to find your all fours position here. We'll tuck the toes, lifting in the core to lift the hips all the way up high for a downward facing dog. Taking one more deep breath here. And gently walking the hands in towards the feet, to the back of the mat. Maybe bringing the big toes to touch, keeping a small gap between the heels, just as an option. We'll take a soft bend into the knees. And reaching the arms all the way up to the sky, sitting back to find your chair pose, maybe interlacing the fingers, pointing the first finger away for a variation. Holding for another inhale. And exhale, releasing the arms out to the sides as you fold over the legs, crown of the head heavy. We'll take that chair pose again, soft bend into the knees, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky, maybe finding that mudra, that pointing of the first finger away, maybe gazing up to the sky, and then releasing the hands to prayer at heart center. We'll take a twist. Finding your inhale and exhale, twisting over to the left side, taking the right elbow, if you can, on the outside of the left knee, maybe just hovering your twist in space. If the elbow meets the knee, pressing them together to help you twist a little further, gazing towards the direction of that left elbow. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way back up. And exhale, twisting over to the other side. Finding where you want to hold for a couple of breaths. Inhale, reaching the arms back to center, and exhale to fold over the legs. Soft bend into the knees just to walk the hands all the way back out to your plank, lowering the knees. Bending the elbows in towards you to lower the chest and the chin. Inhale for a baby cobra or maybe a full cobra, pressing into the hands. Gentle arch in the spine, and as you exhale, shifting the weight back and up, hips high, downward facing dog. Crown of the head heavy. We inhale, reaching the right leg up high for three-legged dog. And as you exhale, drawing the right knee in towards the chest, maybe using the hands to guide the foot forwards. Coming to find our low lunge, dropping the back knee, releasing the back toes, just coming up to the fingertips for a moment. Option to stay here, or maybe taking the hands on top of that right thigh. Maybe keeping the right hand on the thigh as you take your side stretch, or maybe releasing the right fingertips all the way down beside you to the mat. Reaching up and over with that left arm, keeping the shoulders down. Taking another inhale. And as you exhale, releasing the hips back, finding our half split, reaching that left arm round to frame that front foot. Maybe lowering the forehead down towards the shin. And shifting the weight forwards back into that right foot. And just heel toeing that right foot all the way over so the left foot comes towards the left wrist. Finding that backwards 7 shape with the front leg. Staying here or maybe folding over into your pigeon pose. See if you can ground down in the left hip to keep them even. Taking one more breath here. And gently walking the hands back in towards you, tucking the back toes, lifting in the back knee, pressing into the hands to step back to your downward facing dog. Taking a moment to balance, a moment to notice if one side of the body feels different to the other. We'll take a twist here, just bringing the left hand back towards the right ankle, maybe the fingertips just tap the shin. See if you can hold here for a twist. Maybe gazing up towards your right armpit. And releasing the right hand back to your downward facing dog. We'll just switch sides. Right hand around the left ankle, or maybe just fingertips graze the shin, gazing towards that left armpit. And releasing back downward facing dog. We'll reach the left leg up high for three-legged dog. And as you exhale, drawing the left knee in towards the chest. Planting the foot down between the hands, dropping the back knee, releasing the back toes for your low lunge. And just coming up slightly, maybe taking the hands on top of that left thigh, staying here. Or if you want to take a side stretch, maybe the left hand stays on the thigh, or maybe the left fingertips meet the mat beside you as you reach that right arm all the way up and over towards the left side. Feeling that deep stretch in the hips and that lengthening in the side body. Taking one more inhale. And as you exhale, allowing the hips to shift backwards, releasing that right arm round to frame that front foot. Half split, maybe the forehead drawing down towards the shin. And releasing forwards into that front foot, just heel toeing that left foot all the way over towards the right wrist, finding that backward seven shape. Our pigeon pose, the lengthening of the right leg away. Holding here or maybe releasing forwards, coming to fold. And using your exhale to help you sink into this posture, to find ease. And gently releasing all the way back up. Tucking the back toes, lifting in that back knee, pressing into the hands. A lift in the core to step back to downward facing dog. And taking that left hand, we'll take our down dog twists again. So just the left hand around towards the right ankle, gazing up towards that right armpit as an option. And releasing back to downward facing dog. The other side, right hand around the left ankle. And releasing back downward facing dog. And gently lowering the knees down, taking them wide to the edges of the mat, big toes to touch. Reaching the arms away and just sinking the hips back, the forehead down towards the mat for a wide leg child's pose. Feel free to take a cushion or any support underneath the forehead here if that feels good. Feeling heavy in the hips, the chest. Feeling heavy in the forehead against the mat. Sending your energy deep down to the center of the earth. A moment for grounding. And gently walking the hands in, rolling up through the spine to come up to sitting. Taking the knees together, sitting back on the heels, or finding whatever comfortable seated position works for you. We'll take the right hand back over the heart, like we did to start this practice. Take a moment of gratitude to yourself for showing up for your mind and your body today, for taking 15 minutes for your practice, and thank your body for all that it is capable of, its strength, its power, its flexibility. And I thank you for joining me today and trusting me with your practice. The light in me sees, honors, and loves the light in you. Namaste.